Hello, Croeso College Cambria. My name is Jamie and I'm a tutor in the Performing Arts Department.
Hello, Croeso College Cambria. My name is Rachel Holian and I'm a tutor in the Art and Design Department. We're going to explain a little bit about our courses in this session. But first of all, we're going to show you a little video about College Cambria.
We are Cambria. We were rated excellent by Estin inspectors. We inspire success. We provide learners with work experience, which enables them to have the very best employment opportunities. We are the highest performing college in Wales. We lead the way with our world-class facilities. We partner with top universities to bring degrees to your doorstep. We have raised over £500,000 for charity since 2013. We impact positively on the wider communities we serve. We change thousands of lives every year. We can change yours. Your success starts here.
Awesome, brilliant. Lovely to see you all. So Performing Arts, we have 3 different levels, level 1, 2 and 3. And within them courses, we deliver music, singing, dancing and acting, and we also have lots of performances. We work on technique, but we also work on devising and creating your own material to put on your own performances. We are a friendly bunch. We have lots and lots of fun, but our main purpose in that course is to upskill you within the performing arts area and give you opportunities to have live performances and work together to create your own. So whether you want to be a choreographer or a director or a screenwriter or a actor, dancer or singer, we are the course for you.
Great, it sounds wonderful. Well, we're the same in the Art and Design Department. We have a level 1, a level 2 and a level 3 course. And all of those courses will prepare you to move on to the next level. During the art design courses, we offer a range of different things. So you'll have a go at painting, drawing, animation, photography. You'll do some ceramics, you'll do some 3D work, you'll do printmaking. You get to do absolutely everything. And then you get to choose a specialist area that you will work on at the end of the year for your final major project. If you start on a level 1 course, you then can progress to level 2. If you start on level 2, you progress to level 3. And then we have our students after level 3 go on to university to study things like fashion design, design for production for TV, fine art, illustration. There's lots and lots of things that you can do in the arts and design industry.
Yeah, similar to performing arts. So in performing arts, we, in each year, level 1, 2 or 3, we work in 3 stages. So we have stage 1, which is our building blocks. We have stage 2, which is our exploration. And then we have stage 3, again, which is our final major project. And within that project, you can choose a discipline that you wish to explore further. For example, if you are doing dance, then if you're a dancer, then you can do the dance element. But we do require everybody that applies for the performing arts course and gets on that you will do all disciplines. So it's a taster of everything. So you might be an actor and think that dance isn't for you, but dance is there to help you characterize, to help you build that character through the body. You might be an actor who doesn't like singing, but the singing's there to help you develop your vocal range and the way you use your voice. So every aspect of performing arts is covered. And then in the final major project, if you think that actually musical theatre is more your strong point and you want to focus more on that, then you'll be able to do a little tiny pathway within the FMP. Now, the FMP is the highlight of the year. We absolutely love the FMP. The FMP gives us a chance to perform to the wider community. Although there's smaller performances throughout the year, the FMP is when we all come together and we create this massive production. Unfortunately, this year we were unable to do our FMP, but the previous year we did a big performance of Animal Farm, and that was presented at T-Pawb in Wrexham, and it was an open performance, and we didn't actually use the stage, we actually used the courtyard, and the audience were all around. It was very magical and a very great experience.
Sounds amazing. Yeah. Well, it's the same in art and design in that the beginning of the year is your taster, it's your building blocks, it's your learning about everything. So you give absolutely everything a go. And that's when you discover that you might actually be really good with ceramics, or you might be really good at photography. So you have the opportunity to try everything. And then the final major project is where you get to sort of really use those skills that you've learned. What's really good about that is that's where you're assessed. So I know we'll get on to questions, but people have asked, how am I assessed? Are there any exams on the course? And the answer is no. Everything is assessed through coursework. You will regularly get feedback throughout the whole of the course, where we will talk to you about what's working well, what you need to do to improve. So by the time you get to the final major project, where you do your project how you would like, obviously we help you with that, you know exactly what you need to get a distinction, as we grade things on past, merit and distinction. So yeah, it's a way of meaning that by the end of the year, you really get to decide what it is that you want to do, because you've tried all of those things at the beginning of the year. It's a really good way of working.
Definitely. It's like performing arts. We're giving you the opportunity to explore different avenues within the industry. For example, I'm actually a dancer and I'm a dance teacher, but I actually never did drama until I came to college, and I didn't really understand what drama was. But coming to college, it gave me an insight into that industry and kind of how they all link in together. Art and design, performing arts, we're all in one creative industry, and all the job roles that you'll see on our website all interlink, and they all use each other's skill sets. So give everything a go. So I think we should launch in some questions.
Yeah.
I've got a question here. Is there a uniform for performing arts? Now, yes, there is. So don't worry, it's not a special uniform. You don't have to go to the dance shop and buy tap shoes and things like that. You don't need any of that. All you need is a set of black clothing. So a black t-shirt and some comfortable black trousers, joggers or leggings. And we do have, it will be on our website soon, we will have creative industry t-shirts. Now, you're more than welcome to buy those, but they're not essential. You don't have to have them. Just nice, comfortable black clothing that you're able to moving and feel comfortable in the sessions.
Okay. I have a question, and it says, do we have to have our own equipment? And the answer is yes, you will. But to begin with, when you come to college, we will provide you with a basic kit. So that will be things like pencils, the paper that you're going to use, a little kind of thing to kind of carry everything around in. So we will provide you at the very beginning with a basic kit, and then we will have available to buy various different options available. So you can then buy your art equipment through us. So you can go for like a deluxe pack or the next sort of pack down, and that means that you can be getting on with all of your work at home. You'll have your paints, you'll have your pastels, your charcoal, you'll have absolutely everything that you need. In terms of the really sort of unusual materials you'll use, so clay, photography cameras, the Macs to use all of the sort of digital animation programs, we provide all of those things for you. But yeah, hopefully that answers that question.
Fab. We've got a question from Alex. Hi, what are the progression routes after the course? So Alex, for performing arts, there is other levels. For example, if you did a level 1 course, the progression would be level 2, and level 2 would be level 3. And then beyond level 3, there is lots of courses outside of College Cambria that you could go to, for example, a university course, or there could be straight into employment, depending on what kind of route you'd like to go to. So we would be able to support you with them. We would have sessions about what next, but there's lots of different career avenues that you could go to, and lots of other training that you could eventually go on to from there.
Yeah, I'd like to add as well, we have personal tutors who will help you through the UCAS process. So if you were on a level 3 course and you were wanting to go to university, after the course was finished, we would go through that process with you. So it would help you put your UCAS application in and help you to write your personal statement, things like that.
And we'll be doing that from especially on the level 3 course, we'll be doing that from basically the first couple of weeks into college. We'll be starting that process ready.
Yeah. Okay, I think
here we go.
Ellie, I think that's for you, Jamie.
Oh, we go, Ellie. Do you have to have an audition to get onto the Performing Arts course? Yes, but the audition this year is very different. Obviously, we're in a different situation. So what you would need to do is apply via Student Services. And at that point, you will be sent out an audition pack. And that audition pack is a document, and it's it's questions about you, and you'd have to submit a getting to know you piece of work. Now, you can submit that in lots of different ways. So, for example, if you're a dancer, you might want to express and show yourself through a movement piece, or you might want to sing a song. But it is all going to be digital this year. So what I suggest is you do apply, and then you'll get given that summer project, we're calling it. And if you've got any questions about that summer project, my email address will be on that information sheet, and then please just drop me an email. It's not about it's not an audition where we all sit in a panel and we give you lots of critique. It's not that. We just want to see your commitment and your passion for the Performing Arts department. And then when we come back in September, however that's going to look, we're going to arrange to get you all in and have conversations and some workshops with you. So at this stage, the main focus is to get that application in.
Yeah, can I follow that on, actually, because that does kind of help for the art and design, in that we have an entrance project. So we don't have an audition, we have an entrance project. So if you're applying for art and design, you can apply through Student Services, and then you will get sent an entrance project. It will be emailed to you. So it's a brief, and it has different tasks. It's got 3 tasks on there that you need to complete. Now, again, it's not an exam. It's not anything to worry about. It shows us your passion and your commitment to the course. And it means that we can have a look at what it is that what you've done for the project. We can see your strengths. We can figure out, when you start the course, how best to help you and where to kind of start. So it's a way of us kind of getting to know you, getting to know what sort of way in which you work. And it shows us that you're passionate and committed. Okay.
And both entry projects for Performing Arts and Creative and Art and Design are actually quite fun. And it's actually quite fun. I think I should do it myself, really.
Yeah, I've had some quite good feedback from some learners who have emailed me to say that they're really enjoying doing the entrance project, and they've sent a couple of emails just to make sure that they're on the right track. So again, our email address is on the bottoms of the project, so we will be able to help you if you need to get in touch. Okay, I have a question from Olivia. Is there a uniform for photography, and is the course very individual, or is it always lots of help provided? Okay, well, in terms of uniform in art and design, no, we don't have any uniforms at all. So if you come in and you're going to be doing photography parts, no uniform. We'll provide aprons and things for when we get kind of working in dark rooms or working in studios that are kind of messy. We would say, don't wear anything to college that you're going to get ruined with paint or with clay. So be aware of that. But no, you can wear what you like. And is the course very individual? Yes, it is. But there is lots of help provided, especially at the start of the course, where we're trying a little bit of absolutely everything. We take you through guided tasks. So we do very guided sessions where I will show you what to do, or Rob or my colleagues will show you exactly what to do. Make sure you've kind of understood it and got it. So then by the time you get to the end of the course, when you're doing your final major project, you can be a little bit more on your own. We still help you, and we will still kind of support you with one-to-one feedback, but you kind of, by that point, you'll be kind of working on your own little project. So yeah, hopefully that answers the question.
Fred, I've got a question here. Do we have to participate in all disciplines, singing, dancing and acting, or can we choose which area we'd like to focus on? Now, there is a degree of focus on the areas. However, that would come in the FMP. So the idea is that on all courses, all students would participate in all elements of performing arts. And that's giving you a taster of what the industry is, but it's also upskilling you. And like I said previously, all the disciplines really do link well. For example, and I always use this example, for an actor to be able of your age to be able to play an older character on stage, you need to physicalize that with your body, and that's where dance really helps that. So yes, you will have to participate in all, but we will stretch and challenge those people that have got a desire in that area, but you will have certain sessions altogether in all areas.
Yeah, and that's the same for art and design. I'm answering your questions as well, Jamie, but yeah. So the same for art and design, in that at the beginning of the course, you have to do everything. So you may be coming onto an art and design course thinking that you want to just specialize in photography. You will get to do your final project in photography, but the starting point will be photography, drawing, painting, printmaking, and all of those skills go together. It's throughout these skills that we learn how to put together our portfolios, how to lay out kind of worksheets, how to work to design briefs. So all of those skills are really, really important. So you have to give everything a go before you can then specialize in photography at the end of the course. So we've got from Craig, how much photography is involved in the art and design course? Well, again, it's that the stage 1 and stage 2. So the first half of the year would be probably takes you up until February, which is stage 1, stage 2. You will do a bit of photography along with everything else. So you'll do photography, animation, printmaking, ceramics. But then from February through to June, you'd be working on your final major project, and that's when you can do your photography project. Hope that makes sense.
Fab. I've got a question here, and I think it's a great question actually, is how much practical and theory-based learning is there on the course? Now, for performing arts, there is a degree of theory-based learning, but the majority is practical. But there is an element of theory-based work, and we were speaking about this earlier. That theory-based work is research, so it's researching your craft. And it's also reflecting on your progress. So the essays or the kind of logs and vlogs that are done are all about what you're doing and you on your process, and also the industry. So you're able to submit work in lots of different ways, which we'll talk to you about on the course. But a lot of people do the vlogs, so they talk to the computer, and that's their reflection. You can do written work, but we'll tailor that element to you and your needs. So don't worry about the kind of theory side of that. There's lots of different ways of submitting work in the performing arts and with the UAL qualification.
Okay. Oh, we have a question that's just popped up from Olivia. If I try A-level photography and digital photography and I can't get my head around it, where can I go from there? Okay, well, if you start a course at the beginning of the year, we have a swap, don't drop option. So the first few weeks of any course means that you can transfer to something else. So say, for example, you tried A-level photography and you didn't really like it. We could then move to to graphics, or you could go to general art and design if you were in in the A-level section. But you do have those few weeks at the beginning where you will be working with your personal tutor and on your subject tutors, to discuss whether the course is working for you or why, or which option you could then transfer to. Okay.
What qualifications do I need to get on the performing arts course? So I've got this written down. It's on our website as well. So level 3, typically you'll need 4 or 5 or more GCSEs at A and C to A. Level 2, typically you'll need 4 GCSEs, and level 1, 4 GCSEs. But listen, if you don't get these GCSEs, then please still get in touch with us. There's lots of different ways around this. You could maybe resit the English and maths. So please don't be disheartened and put off. Please do get in touch with Student Services, and we'll be able to signpost you to the best route and the best course that'll suit your needs.
Yeah, we find that sometimes learners don't have they just miss out on their GCSE results. Yeah. They won't get onto the level 3 course. So instead, we start them on a level 2 course, and they have a year building those skills back up again, then move on to level 3, and then we'll go on to university or wherever else. Just because you're not getting onto the level of the course that you applied for isn't a bad thing. It just means you get an extra year to kind of refine those skills even more. So we can always help. So yeah, as James said,
there's always a course at College Cambria for you. So don't be disheartened. Like get on the website and have a look, or just press that button where you can have a chat with somebody.
Okay, I have a question. If we are asked to do a task for drawing as your audition and you can't do it, are we automatically scratched from the course? Well, here's the thing. The entrance project is there for us to see what you can do, but it's nothing to be stressed over. So some of you may find that you really, really, really love to draw. And there are some of you out there who find that maybe photography is your thing and drawing isn't for you. I would just say you have to do it anyway. Just give it a go. We're not kind of we're not judging you on it. We're not kind of going to think, oh well, that's a good drawing, or that's a terrible drawing. We're there to see what you can do. So as long as you're showing us that you've attempted something, that's all that we ask. So it will be, yes, you have to give it a go because we need to see that you're committed to it. But it doesn't have to be in a perfect drawing. It's just an opportunity for us to see what you can do. Does that make sense? Okay.
Cool. Another one. Do we get to do live shows in performing arts? Yes, we do. We do get to do live shows. We do a lot of open performances. We do a lot of scheduled performances throughout the year. But you might have noticed driving into Wrexham, we are about to open our brand new state-of-the-art theatre, which we cannot wait to get into. So we don't know when that's going to open just yet. So keep looking at our website for updates. But the idea is that the Performing Arts Department will be housed in that area. We'll be using that facility. Now, not only do we use that facility, we also perform in the local area. We also perform at the larger theatres as guest performances. We do Christmas light switch on. We get invited to do music videos. There's lots and lots of performances. We have scheduled performances, but alongside that, we also get contacted a lot by lots of different agents and lots of different productions asking for us to supply actors, extras, etc. So the performance opportunities are quite huge. But yeah, in answer to your question, yes, there's lots of performances.
Amazing. Yeah. I've got a question that says, do we get to go on trips? And the answer was yes. It's really important that we take students and take learners out to see what's going on in galleries and museums. So we schedule in at least 2 trips a year, but we also have practicing artists and designers and craft people coming in to deliver workshops, so very specific workshops in the workshop environment in college. So yeah, we have really, really good links with industry, so we can go out there and see what's going on in the art world, but we also have artists and designers who come in to work with students, which is a really, really excellent opportunity.
Definitely. And alongside that, we do have a big alumni. So we do have lots of ex-students that come back and deliver, and there's a big handful of students that we have, ex-students that are actually working performers in the West End, on film, TV and film, and we're often having those artists coming in and delivering sessions. So that's really good. I've got a question here. Do I need to have any experience to apply for performing arts courses? Now, we'd love for you to have some experience, but that shouldn't mean that you can't. We need you to have a passion and a desire for learning. I think that's the main thing, a passion for performing arts and a desire for learning. That's all you need. So yeah, get applying and come to us, and at least send in the application and the entry project, and we can go from there. So yeah, a passion and a desire to learn and achieve is the best thing. It's what you need. So I'm just seeing there's some more questions coming in now.
Yeah.
What have we got? What skills will I learn? So we spoke about the skills that you'll learn in the disciplines, but also not just the disciplines. You're also going to learn social skills. You're going to learn skills in leadership. You're going to learn skills in creativity. So that all the skills that performing arts and the creative industry provides you with. For example, you might leave College Cambria having done a performing arts course and go, do you know what? I'm not going to do performing arts anymore. But you've got those skills to be able to stand up in front of a group and be able to deliver or speak or do a speech. So we're not just teaching performing arts skills, we're teaching leadership skills.
Yeah.
And building your confidence, which I think is really key.
Okay. How much does it cost for the course? Well, the course is I think the course is free to get onto, but you will have to. There will be a cost in terms of buying some equipment. As I say, we will provide you with a basic pack when you first start on the course. But then you will have to buy equipment. Generally, we'd say that equipment packs, you would normally spend around about sort of £45 on various different materials that will see you through the year. And then if we go on trips, you would pay for your trip on top of that.
Yeah. And the beauty with performing arts, we don't have equipment as such. Your body is your equipment. So it's about that uniform and about the trips, because performing arts and creative industries, you have to see performances. We have to go and see and witness what it's like to be in an audience and what that feeling's like from that audience perspective. Also, I'm just looking at the questions here. There is lots of advice on student services about finance, for example, how to receive a bus pass, how to apply for EMA, to be able to support you with that trip fund. So that is all on the college website, and we'll send that out as well in due course. So yeah, don't worry about the finance side. There's support out there to be able to support you with that.
I've just actually, there's another question about what support is available at college. Now, we're really, really lucky that College Cambria is we do have a huge support network here. We have an excellent student services team. So we have learning support available. We have an additional learning need team who will work with students who have additional learning needs, and we will kind of figure out ways of helping learners to learn and get the best experience possible through one-to-one sessions, through extra support. We have a brilliant counselling team, a chaplaincy team. We have the student services people who, as Jamie says, will know all about financial help and financial support available for students. Each student has a personal tutor who you can talk to, and your course tutors who you can talk to. There's so much help and support available within the college, and we as tutors and your personal tutor can make sure that you get the right level of support that you need.
Definitely. So I don't see there be any more questions. If anybody else got any more questions before we leave, now, if a question hasn't been answered, that you've got a burning question, do feel free to get in touch, and we can answer that again. But I'm just looking here now, and nothing's popping up on my computer, Rachel.
Yeah, no, nothing's popping up on my computer either. So I think we might be done. So yeah. Well, diolch.
Yeah. Keep looking on our social media. We're hoping to put some archived material from performing arts maybe up for you to have a little watch. Enjoy the rest of your lovely day. Enjoy your summer holidays, and apply now.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.